All right, so I am pretty deep in the woods of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in the Cataloochee. Ooh, let me get under that stick. In the Cataloochee Valley, looking for an old cemetery up here. I'm walking pretty much straight uphill. Oops, sorry. And I think I just found it. Whew! It was a hike. Yeah, this is it. I spotted it on my phone. It was actually marked on my phone. And I just went up the side of the mountain. Evidently there's a trail to it that I didn't see yet, but we found it here. It doesn't look like there's going to be any marked graves, but this is the, catch my breath, the Lawson Jenkins-Kerr Cemetery. And here it is. So this is on the side of a mountain, again in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, in what used to be a heavily populated area before the government created the park here and removed all the people living here. This was a densely populated area, and now there's just a few home sites that remain. And this is a little cemetery that's up here, and I'm only seeing two graves here that are marked. It's this one and this one. And they both look like children. Of course, there were 3 family names here, so there could be more unmarked burials. But it's very interesting. This is just a thin piece of rock. Look how thin that piece of rock is. This marking this gravestone here, or this grave here, and it's just a carved headstone. It says 1902 Jenkins. There's another line down there, but just very, very simple, very thin, fragile, and delicate headstone. Right there, 1902 Jenkins child. There's a footstone as well. This got a carving on it too. See, someone carved a circle into it, and then something right there. Almost looks like a kite going up. Wow. See, it almost looks like a string and a kite right there. Don't know if that's what that actually is, but that's what it kind of looks like. Then over here is the other burial. Footstone. And a headstone with no markings on it. Yep, no markings. And this whole area has been cleared off, probably by the Park Service. You can see where they've come through and cut down trees. The trees are over there, so I guess they kind of kept it clean, but I only see those 2 markings. And again, according to Google Maps, this is the Lawson. Oh, it's Lawson Jenkins-Kerr. So, Lawson Jenkins-Kerr Cemetery. So it may just be these 2 burials here. Both children, who obviously died young when their families were building life up here in the mountains. And now their families were removed far away from here in the 1930s. Well, maybe far away. They were moved from the park area in the 1930s, and these graves are another testament to what used to be here in the homes and families that were here just off in the woods. It's similar to the forgotten cemeteries that we see in Georgia that are just deep and lost and forgotten in the woods. But what's interesting in this case is that there's obviously a trail here, and I'm sure I'm not the only park visitor that's come to this cemetery, so it'd be interesting to know if any family has ever come to this cemetery in any kind of recent years, or if this cemetery is just getting visited by people like you and me. So, interesting to think about there. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and quick video seeing this little mountain cemetery. Amazing history up in these hills, and it's a history that does not go on when it comes to modern times. Just kind of stops in the 1930s and has been preserved as a wilderness park ever since. So we don't have a continued legacy of people living here, just the people that lived here from settlement times until then. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this. It's definitely a different kind of history than we usually see on this channel. I'm going to try to find my way back down the hill and to the car, because I don't know where this trail leads to, but I know I'm parked down that way somewhere. We'll see you next time.